Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Bread Homestead. I'm holding this backwards so I can't tell if I'm actually in frame or not, but you're really not here to see me anyway. So we are back with part two of my leaky basement. The reunion tour, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do real quick. I was waiting for things to dry out a little bit before I got too much into this, and we have some rain, snow, sleet, a little bit of everything on the way. A little bit later today and into tomorrow. So I figured this would be a good time to do this. So this is the back, obviously the inside part of the basement. And I was still getting a little bit of water. Let me see if I can do this. Right, where was that at? There, right, okay, right there, right down in here, over here. And then on this side, right in there. So we're going to take care of that today. I went outside and measured grade. So I spray painted white on the wall, interior wall, so I know where grade is. So I want to at least get that much done today. I also want to, it's kind of hard to see, the light back here is horrible, to clean this up a little bit. As you can see, it has been patched in the past, and it's not the best job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off all this old concrete that they put on here. I'm going to repatch where it needs to be patched, and then we're going to paint this with some dry lock, so it'll look good. When I put the house up for sale, I won't have people looking at that and saying, well, what's going on there? So I'm going to knock all this off. It looks like it'll come off pretty easily. I have my implements of destruction here. It's just a couple hammers, a couple chisels, and then I have, let me see, my hydraulic cement here. This isn't what I used before, but it's made by the same company, Satcrete. So, and I bought 20 pounds. This here cost me about $15. The tools, I mean, most of the tools I already had. You could probably get the tools for, I should have a hammer. Chisels and whatnot, for, you really only need one. You could probably get those for less than 20 bucks. So again, this stuff it's not hard. It looks like it, but if you take your time and check out a bunch of YouTube videos. Like I said, I've done this a few times in other people's basements, and it's a little time intensive, especially if you're cleaning out these cracks, but it's not hard. So again, this is something you can do yourself, and just take your time. I have one of those little crazy crickets back there. You see him? He's right. Oops, what's going on there? All right, my thing doesn't want to focus, but he's back in there. I think he's hibernating. There he goes. Anyway, sorry, squirrel. So I'm gonna start chipping away at this, and then I might film a little bit of it, and we'll see what we got. All right, here we go. Put this back. Oh, I should have my knee pads. So this is where I've gotten so far. Again, this is pretty much grayed outside, so I'm cleaning this one out. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way over to there today, but I'm coming over this way, and I'm going down here, and then I'll end up or somewhere down around here. And all I'm doing is just going where the crack is, cleaning it out. I found a couple spots where it looks like the crack goes deeper, but for the most part, a lot of this I think is just surface. But I'm going to do the whole thing anyway. I'm going to clean it all out. That way when I put the hydraulic cement in there, it should hold pretty well. Okay, so I went and got my flashlight because the light back here is so horrible. So, where's that? Okay. So I continue this all the way down to the, I can't see, hold on. Down to the floor there. And I think right about here is where the leak was. So, and then over here, hold on. So I came down here, thought the crack stopped here, but then I went and got my flashlight, and you can see that it actually goes down to, and it comes over here, and that almost goes down to the floor as well. It might once I get into it. So I'm going to finish this side up over here. This up here, I'm not going to worry too much about that right now because this is all above grade. And this over here, I'm going to probably I'll get to that later. But right now, like I said, this is the part that's below grade is what I want to get finished up today. And then if I have time, I'll do that. And I'll do the side over here. So I'd like to get all this patched. I gotta finish this off here too, I think. And if I can, I don't know, I have to check the label. Get a coat of paint on this, or dry lock on this. So we shall see. I was just reading, no, that's not the side. Instructions for this. And, well, first thing is to wear gloves, which is a good idea. But it says enlarge hole or crack to a minimum depth and width of 3/4 inch, which I don't have. I got a few spots that are like that, but the rest of it's probably 1/4 to maybe a half. And they always say this: avoid a V cut, or any cut where the opening closest to the surface is larger than the opening on the inside of the wall. Never been able to figure that out because I just haven't. Now, like I said, I've used something similar to this before and it seemed to work. So I'm hoping that this will do the job. I think it will. Now this stuff here sets really quick. I think I've said that before too. Initial set in 1 to 3 minutes. So I'm obviously going to be doing small batches, and I'm going to start down here. Oh, where's my, okay, there we go. I'm going to start down here and just work my way up till I come up to here, and then I'm going to start down here and work my way up, and then I'm going to do here, work my way over, and then I'm going to do a part of this here, and we'll see about doing the rest of it. I did also read that, oops, sorry, that can't paint it for 7 days, which sucks. I guess it's got a cure. I understand that. I was hoping to get a coat of paint on it sooner than that. But anyway, let me show you what I got here real quick. So nothing fancy. That's my mixing bucket there. My pitcher of water. When I do small batches, I prefer using a pitcher. It helps control the water a little bit better. I got my other bucket with a little bit of water in there with my brush. obviously the cement there, and I use a good old yogurt cup just to dole it out. Nothing fancy. Keep things as cheap as possible, and then my trowel is over there. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up a small batch here. Try to get this on video. It's pretty simple. Again, just go slow, a little bit at a time. Maybe I can use this as a little table. How's that look? Alright. Again, I apologize for the light. It's on my list. So, alright. Mixing bowl. Let's pop this up a little bit. Okay. Now it says add the mix to the water. I prefer to do it the other way. Sometimes I just put a little water in there. It helps keep it from sticking. But and my trowel and stick. So that was just about a couple in there. First one I'm gonna do a real small batch because I want to see how it works. This I don't need, but I'm gonna have to get in there, so we'll see how that works. Okay, we're gonna stick a little bit of water in there. I think I'm just gonna start my paint stick. See how this mixes up. You're supposed to mix it up to a dough-like consistency. So a little bit too much water, so I can add some more concrete. Again, it's not hard, just take your time. And I didn't put gloves on, so I'm going to keep my hands out of this. But it does set fast. Really fast. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. Come on. I apologize for the quality of the video. I can't actually see what's in the viewfinder at this point. So we're getting... use a trowel, I think, to put this on. Okay, so this is, hopefully you can see, probably not, the light is so bad, but it's kind of, not quite doughy, but a little thicker than like pancake batter or something like that. So, let me get this out of the way, and see if we can, I don't know how this is going to work, I got about a minute here to get this squared away. But that was all about mixing it up, not hard. I have 20 pounds of it, so if I mess it up, I've got plenty left. Alright, let's see what we got here. And as you can see, I'm just using the bottom part of the trowel. Maybe if I had a small one, I don't know where that one's at right now. And I am trying to force it into the crack. Now again, I'm not a professional. There are guys out there that are. They have videos that are probably better than mine. I would encourage you to look up theirs as well. My main thing is to show you it's not hard to do. Hold on, try to. Okay. It's not difficult. Spot down here. This is already setting up. So what I'm going to do, get this in here. Actually, I should have probably wet it before I put that concrete on there. I'll do that for the rest. We are going to not too much water. This is going to smooth it out and make it look good. So when I do get around to painting it, it'll be noticeable, but it won't be as noticeable. So don't worry about the mess on the floor because that'll chip right up. to use as much up as possible before it completely sets up on me. Force it in there as much as I can. Again. There we go. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm going to pause this again, finish this off. Okay, we are back one more time. So I went ahead and finished that off. You can see up here, got those two little, those holes were kind of deep. I may come back and fill those in again, but I'm not too concerned about it. And went over to there, and you can see where I started at. That's already started to dry and set. So down here also, again, apologize for the light. And next week I'll come down and get a coat of paint on it, and I'll probably do a couple stills maybe, and then my daughter can maybe edit those in the video somehow. I'm not sure. That's why she does it and I don't. There are a few more little cracks. I got one over here. I don't think I'm real concerned about that one. It does go a little bit down this way. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. And I think the rest of it is in pretty decent shape. So this is a poured foundation. So this is not cinder block like over. You can't see it. Well, this wall behind here is cinder block. Maybe you can see it up there. But this is actually poured, so which is a lot better than some of the stuff they do nowadays. But we'll see what happens. We got some rain coming, and hopefully we'll be good. I don't think the rain gets here till tomorrow. This should be set up pretty good by then. A few things that I wanted to mention. Sorry, let's see. The light sucks. That's alright, you don't need to see me. All in all, it took me about 3 hours to do that. That was getting everything together, cleaning it all out. What I actually did was I actually took my shop vac and I cleaned all the the cracks out after I had well, not the cracks, but where I'd cleaned all that out. And then I took my shop vac to it and got that all nice and clean, got all the grit and all the little stuff out of there. And I did wet those before I put the concrete mix on there. So it took about 3 hours from start to finish. Everything's already cleaned up. My brush is drying. But, and all in all, about maybe $20, maybe a little $25. Basically, I used my hammer and the one chisel, and I don't know what they run nowadays. I'm thinking maybe 10, 12 bucks. Concrete was about 15, so it didn't take, wasn't a whole lot of expenditure that way. And, the main thing was just doing small batches because this stuff sets up really quickly. Just work at it little by little. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there, and again, thank you for watching, and y'all have a great day. We'll see you down the road.